What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott wave perspective. I got calls coming in already. Here trying to make a video here on a work site. So doing the best I can. I got the laptop in, plugged into my phone. We'll see how it does here. Let's jump into the charts. Don't forget this isn't financial advice. Always not financial advice. I'm not telling you how to spend your money. I'm showing you how to spend my money. Telling you how I look at the charts as well from an Elliott wave mentality. I love Elliott wave. It's not the only thing we use, but certainly it is probably the perspective on YouTube that is least understood and least known about. And so that's the part we're offering here. There's several channels that are doing a really great job. We're kind of taking over the internet, so I hope you guys will support us all in what we're doing. So, excuse me. All right, let's jump in. Let's just jump out, I should say, to the 8 hour. Here's an 8 hour chart here. I want to show you something I'm looking at, and just patterns in the market here, and just want you to pay attention to it. Okay. Generally, we have this bottoming pattern that Bitcoin does, and it gets smaller and smaller generally as the wave is fizzling out. And guys, this downside is fizzling out. Okay, that's my opinion. I know everybody's screaming for $5,000. It could go down to $5,000. I don't think it's going to go to $5,000 in anytime soon. And I mean, in the next couple of days, even the next week, I just don't. I'm not seeing it. But that's just my opinion. I want to share that with you. But look what I'm noticing here. Once we reach a bottom right here, what we'll do is we'll have a reaction with the 5 waves, and then we'll have this long, drawn out, protracted, almost 100% retrace, and then a nice push to the upside. Let's look at it again. We got another bottom right here. See if I can get my pen here and highlight it. Got a bottom here. We got a reaction. Now this is more of a 3 wave there, not the same as what I'm talking about. But here's another area right here that is really what I want to highlight right there. So we came down after a pretty heavy dump. We had a final move that made just a slightly lower low, and look what we did. We had a 5 wave move that kind of surpassed it, right? And then we had just protracted almost 100% of that move, and then we had a nice pump, and that was from 777 to 88. That was $1,000 pump over a period of a couple days. Yeah, 2 or 3 days, something like that. So then, but that in and of itself was part of a larger structure. The same structure is here, okay? This is the expanded flat structure that we're seeing. We're seeing it, or the flats. There's lots of flats all over this market in this particular correction. So here again, just want to show it to you. We got another bottoming pattern here. We can't kind of have come down. Okay, we had a reaction 5 wave move. Now here's the deal. Once we had that 5 wave move right here, now this one surpassed the top here, so I'm a little concerned about the strength of this move. It had a really hard time to barely surpass the top. It didn't have enough to get up and go. But anyway, we kind of trudging on down. My fear and my thinking, guys, is we're probably going to get this kind of WXY movement all the way down here for the next couple of days over the holidays, I would imagine. So I imagine this is going to find a little bit of a bottom with a retrace, and it's going to just frustrate us, for a long time until it kind of comes on down and finally pays out. And probably retest this bottom. That's the price action, I'm guessing, based upon just the historical what it's done. Now, historical action doesn't mean it has to do it, but I'm looking for something like that, and then another move to the upside like that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. Don't get freaked out. Don't worry. But we're going to have a lot of pressure to the downside here. And then there's going to be these reactive candles along the way on fibs that are going to kind of shoot back up. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. We'll look at last night's price action. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we had this was yesterday's pump, yeah. And then yesterday, and then let me just show you here. I mean, so yeah, what you've got here is you've got a downside move. We've got a leading diagonal beginning this downside move here. That leading diagonal tells you there's more downside to come. So when this thing went up, you shouldn't have freaked out because this was a leading diagonal. You got to clear 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each wave has 3 waves in it. And I could take you to the smaller time frames and show you. So we've got a 5-wave move, and each wave has 3 waves. So there's a leading diagonal for you. That tells you you're going to get a push up to the upside there. A play you could have made is take your profit here on the touch of this trend line, wait for it to retrace, and then short it again. I was busy last night. I wasn't able to do that. I just waited it out. Instead, I knew my entry was up here. I am short at around 70. My entry was up here about $7,200. Not as high as I thought it was. Yeah, I didn't have the greatest entry. I had to wait all that stuff out. But anyway, it is what it is, right? We don't always have the best entries we like to have, but we get what we can get. So anyway, yeah, we've got to move down to the downside here. It's looking 3-wave-ish maybe. Hard to tell there, guys. This could be a 1-2, 1-2. I don't think so. This wave looks 3-wave-ish. This looks like an A, B, C, or a W, X, Y, or this could be an A. Yeah, having a hard time. This could be a B in the makings. Lots of things that could be happening here, guys. We could go up and do a wave like this and have a 3-wave move like that, and then come on down like that. So we got a 3-wave move there. This is just a straight up whatever it is, So that could be a 5-wave. Boom, and then we're going to get another wave to the upside like that, and then another move down like that. And what it's going to end up doing is just 3-waving us to death, okay? Just 3-waving us to death. Until finally it reaches the bottom area somewhere down here, and then we're going to get a nice push up. Something like that. That's what I'm anticipating here. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, that's just my gut feeling based upon what the price action is doing right now and has done in the past. We had this nice push up, and then all we're just getting da 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 da. I mean, it's just we're gonna get 3-wave to death. So be careful in this region, guys. You're gonna get a lot of ups and downs. This is the scalper's paradise. You use the RSI and divergence here, guys, on the 15-minute as a good don't have any divergence here, but maybe if we get another push down and this RSI stays to the upside. But yeah, use the oversold regions here. You might even use, let's see what the 10-minute gives us. If the 10-minute gives us any information at all. Let's see here. Nothing there. Let's see. Yeah, my take here is that this is probably going to pump on up very slowly and methodically. Whether we get a higher high or just a smaller high and then we come on down, I'm not sure. But just be careful here, guys, on this market, because we're probably just going to get a bunch of sideways action for the next couple of days. And then after Thanksgiving, guys, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. We're going to get some kind of a push. The push we've been waiting for, but we're going to get some consolidation in the market. The market needs to reload. When I say the market, I mean the market makers. They need to reload. So they're going to slowly and methodically make their buys, and then boom. They're going to take it up. They're going to do a big buy, and then they're going to start taking it up. And that's probably the way it's going to be looking. So my guess is that we are going to get some kind of a move like so. Sorry about that. But how that takes place and where can't be certain. So guys, there's nothing saying that we can't pump right now. Okay, so understand that this is just an idea that I'm just sharing, guys. There's no way to know what the market's going to do. But I just want you to be aware and careful as you trade in this area for sure. I don't think this move is done to the downside. This doesn't look finished especially on the hourly. It just doesn't look like it's done. But who am I to say, right? Who am I to say? We've got good divergence here on the 1 hour and up. You go to all the way to the 8 hour and more. You got divergence on this bottom, and that's very nice. So we are expecting some kind of reversal pattern here, even if we test the low one more time, expecting some move up to the upside. So that's good news. Guys, that's about all I can offer you today, guys. That's what I'm thinking is going to go on in the market. Just going to be some sideways shenanigans with WXYs and just lots of three. We're going to get three wave to death. Was my take on it. It's going to be the same for Ethereum. You got the same three wave structure here. Could come on down. Could come up. Again, it's hard to say, but again, scalper's paradise. That's the way you should be thinking. Probably going to get a three wave move like so. Might get one more. So you got boom, 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 boom. Who knows what you'll get? But just look for three wave patterns all over the place. Okay, this is a leading diagonal as well, so that's a 5-3. Looking for five waves here. If that's a leading diagonal, I need to see five waves complete. So that's also something I'm looking for here. I'd like to see this as a five-wave move. Now, if that's the case, guys, that might come on down even faster than we think. Here's the deal. What I believe is that we're going to come down and retest this bottom, but I don't know that we're going to break the bottom. I think that we'll just get a 5-3-5. Now, if we do break the bottom, we're looking to count five waves, but keep that in mind, guys. We're looking for a retest down here, most likely before we head up. Again, there's nothing saying that we can't go up from here, except that I'm counting this as a five wave. If we go up from here, this would have to be counted as a three wave. So we'd have a 3, a 3, and a 3. That would be a WXY. So I'm not seeing that. It looks more like a five wave. So if we start with the 5, we got to end with five waves, and the five waves is not complete. This looks like a 1-2-1-2 in that scenario. The only trouble I have with that 1-2-1-2 scenario is that wave right there. That's quite a difficult little wave. Looks more like a three wave rather than a five wave. But you know what? The market's done that to me over and over and over. It looks like something, and then they're like, nope, this is what it is. And they don't follow Elliott wave rules. So, all right, yep, we're getting that little push up like I was talking about there. So be careful here. Here it comes. So. All right, guys, that's what we're looking at. It's going to be the same on every chart, so be careful. Be safe out there. Watch out in the market, okay? All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic day. If there's anything worth sharing tonight, I'll do my best to share it. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.